Hi, my name's Simon from Motordrome. Now today we're going to take a walk around and a drive of this fantastic 1992 Golf GTi 16 valve big bumper 3-door that you can see just lurking behind me here. Two videos, one walk around, one driving, plus a bit of starting and idling action at the beginning of the driving video. Hope you like them. Okay, let's take a look around this absolutely magnificent unicorn. A unicorn in that it's a 1992 Golf GTi 16 valve 3-door big bumper, which doesn't make it a unicorn. But what does, it's had one owner since 1992 and has done 68,000 miles and appears to be completely and utterly original. Not messed with in the slightest. The only thing it's got is an uprated, well, a more modern stereo system with USB, with an aux plug in it. But that's it, nothing else. Paintwork is original. Everything about it just screams originality. Just take a slow walk around it. Haven't been through the history yet, but being a one owner car, strictly speaking, well, it's one owner, but it actually shows two keepers on the V5. Reason being, back in the dark days of 1992, these were impossible to insure for young drivers. And the chap who's owned it from new graduated in 1992 and decided to treat himself to this one. But it was impossible for him to insure. So it could only be insured if it was put in his mother's name for the first 4 years, which is what happened. She, though, never drove it. It was always his car. Right, we'll start at the front. It's got the proper BBSs on it, so it's a big bumper example. Now, it shows it's original. We have got just a line here on the edge of the bonnet where, because it's been polished so much, the paint has actually started to wear away just on the edge of the bonnet here. A couple of chips up here, and that's not a chip, but that is a chip there, and a couple of minor stone chips on the back of the bonnet here. But considering this paint is, 31 years old, nearly 32 years old now, it's pretty good. There's a few stone chips around the front of the bonnet edge there, but you just don't see them like this, you really don't. Looking down the near side, it's as straight as a die. We're told it's been garaged all its life, and its condition is commensurate with that. Again, a couple of chips just there. But yes, its condition is commensurate with a car that has been garaged all its days. Near side front wheel, A-post around here. Tiny bit of bubbling just coming up, just on the blanking plate there for the left-hand drive wiper, and a little bit of paint loss around it as well. But around the screen, it's all good, and the scuttle. Roof slides back as it should. Again, there's a little bit of just worn paint just on the edge here, just again where it's been polished so much. That's nothing there. Near side door looks great. Near side door card is excellent. Passenger seat. One thing I have noticed, the edge of the ashtray there has broken off, so probably needs a new ashtray lid. It's the hinge bit that's broken. And there's its more modern stereo. Now, one thing you will find, of course, with a person of one build getting in and out of it every year for 30 odd years, you will get wear on the seat just there, and that's exactly what's happened on this one. But that's what happens when you have one driver. And over a 30-year period. Headlining's all good. Passenger seat's excellent. Back seats look as if they've hardly ever been sat in. Interior doesn't smell of anything that it shouldn't do. Electric windows and central locking still working nicely on this one. Near side rear wing is all good. Bridgestone tyres all round. Around the tail end, show you that seam there, and along the rear closing panel, boot lid, no corrosion coming up on there. And looking down the offside of the car again, looks totally straight and tidy down there. The only thing I can find is a deep scratch just there, just near the fuel filler. That's bird poo, just where we've been parked here. Offside wheels have got a little bit of curbing on them, just on the edges. Both of the offside wheels. A little bit of paint loss on the back of the driver's door from where it's been opened onto the garage. And we have got some stone chipping down here on the offside door that's been thrown up by the offside front wheel. And a tiny parking dink just there. But she's, for a 31-year-old car, nearly 32 years old, she's pretty magnificent. It is also, I think, one of the very last Mark IIs registered in '92. Could be wrong, can't remember. But yeah, it's a real one-off, this one. Let's go back to inside. Again, door card in excellent shape. There's your seat wear on the bolster. Steering wheel's still in good shape. And say, just turned over 67,000 miles. We'll say it's done 68. It's got an immobiliser on it. It's a proper golf ball gear knob. Just a real time warp, really is. And again, a little bit of worn paint on the edge of the sunroof just there. Just from 30 odd years of it being opened. So there you have it. If you want originality, this has kind of got that in every respect. Brilliant car. Hope you like it.